Okay, today is Sunday, February 27th, 2011, and I'm finally making a video. First of all, I'd like to apologize for the lack of videos. It's been, been a little while. I actually got sick with, not that you care, but I got sick with the flu, laryngitis, and bronchitis all in one shot on right around January 26th or so. So I haven't been able to speak real well, or at least you wouldn't be able to hear me, or understand me, I should say, but still coming and going a little bit, but for the most part, I'm pretty well cured. So, and today we're going to focus on the YZ250F, and a lot of people have been asking for it, and I promised a video on SAG. SAG is really easy to set. First thing I'd like to mention is you really need two people for this. I mean, that's kind of a must. You can do it with a video like I'm doing it, but you really need two people. And you want to be the one sitting on the bike when you do this. You don't want to have somebody else. It's different weights, so on. You want to be the one sitting on the bike and have somebody else measuring your sag. That's just the way it's got to be, because the sag is all about the rider's weight. So, and with that being said, it might be a good idea to put your gear on as well. But the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to set a little bit less sag right now. That way, when I put my gear on, the sag is perfect. So anyway, and the first thing you want to do is typically you want to put the bike up on the stand. And the reason being is you don't want any, you want to have no pressure on the suspension, nothing on there. So right now, mine, even though it's not even on a stand, I have no pressure on the suspension at all. As you can see, it's all the way up as far as it can go. So I'm good there, but you will probably want to put that on there. Next thing you want to do is you want to get a measurement. You want to measure typically around the bolt area here to a point up here. The seat bolt can work well, or just a marker on your rear fender. The seat bolt, the only reason why I don't use that is because it does have a curve to it on the plastics here, so it's kind of hard to get to that. So what I'll do is I'll measure. You can put it in the bolt, or if it'll fit, I usually hook it to the bottom of the bolt, and I'll measure, in this case, to the corner of the D, bottom corner of the D on the Dunlop. So my current measurement is, we've got about, let's see here, 24 and a half, looks to be. Yeah, about 24 and a half. Now your ideal sag setting will be anywhere from 3.5 to 4 inches, somewhere around there. So I'm going to set to mine at 3.5. That way with my gear, I'm probably right about the 4. And that's anywhere from 90 to 100 millimeters as well. So once you've got that measurement, you want to sit on the bike. And when you sit on the bike, you want to have your butt just a little bit behind the peg. You don't want to have it too far up. You want to have it right almost over, but a little bit behind the peg is the ideal location. So what you want to do is you want to get on the bike, and you want to be completely sitting on it, no feet down, anything like that. So you're on the bike, and then you simply want to measure the area that you did before, same exact area. Now again, it's going to be real difficult by yourself, but you can do it. So I'm at about 22, and I'll be able to look at that exactly on the video. So once you get that measurement, if you don't have enough sag, so if if you start at 25 and you're at 24, then that's definitely not enough sag. That's only 1 inch. So what you want to do is on the collars of the rear shock, which I've showed you in another video how to adjust those, you want to turn them counterclockwise, loosen them up. That way it brings the suspension down. If you have too much sag, if you're at 24 and you end up at 18, then you definitely want to tighten them up clockwise. And once you get that sag setting to around 3.5, 4 inches, somewhere around there, tighten it down, keep it there, and you're set. And that's really it. That's all there is to adjusting sag. Simple as that. Not a whole big science around it. You see where I'm sitting? Right here, my butt is just behind the pegs. That's exactly where you want to be, right around there. And you don't want to be way up on the tank. You just want to be kind of just right about there. So that's really about it. So please feel free to post any questions, comments. If you have a better way of doing it, another way I've seen it do it, if you want to do it alone, is take a piece of string or something like that, either Velcro it, or if you have a little hole, and mark the string at the appropriate setting. So if you know you've got 25 inches and you want to bring it down to 21 and a half or something like that, you would want to cut the string to the 21 and a half and then sit on the bike, and when the center of the string reaches that area, then you know you're good. So there are ways to do it by yourself. It's just much easier if you have somebody with you. So anyway, that's it. Please feel free to, again, post any questions or comments, and thanks for watching.